Good evening and welcome to Access USI. I'm Christy York.
And I'm Miranda Meister.
Students and employees gathered health-related information and participated in interactive booths during the annual Employee and Student Wellness Fair today. 50 organizations were in attendance with hands-on activities, including drunk driving goggles, skin and vision screenings, as well as other health assessments and flu shots. Students were also able to take around a sheet for booths to sign to enter for prizes. Anyone wanting to know more about the services offered to students and employees can find information at usi.edu/HR.
Fire crews were called to the Romaine School of Business yesterday after a fire alarm went off. Students and staff smelt something burning and saw smoke. When the fire crews arrived, they helped public safety officers locate the problem. They found a monitor in the heating and cooling system malfunctioned. Once the problem was located, power was turned off and a temporary fix was put in place. Classes resumed on a normal schedule.
Students hoping to graduate in the spring have an upcoming deadline. Each candidate must file a formal application for graduation and diploma form. Both forms are due by Sunday, October 1st in order to ensure candidates receive the proper graduation information.
Friday was the first official day of fall, and temps have felt more like summer. And Powell will be up next with our weather.
Good evening, I'm Ann Powell with your SCTV 12 weather forecast. Fall-like temperatures are going to return to the tri-state for the next several days. 69 degrees with clear skies at this hour. Clear night ahead with overnight lows at 53 degrees. Tomorrow, a nice fall-like day with temperatures in the mid-70s and sunshine. Dry weather conditions expected the rest of the work week and into the weekend. The beginning of next week, expect rain chances to be on the increase, and temperatures are going to dive down into the mid and upper 70s as we go throughout the next 7 days. Chrissy and Miranda will be back with more news after the break.
The superintendent of the Evansville-Vanderburgh School Corporation is reacting to what he's calling a reprehensible social media post. The post in question features 3 local students lynching an African-American baby doll. Dr. David Smith says this kind of behavior is not condoned in any way by the EVSC, and because it occurred over the weekend at one of the students' homes, is being investigated by the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office. Smith continued saying once the sheriff's investigation is complete, they'll gather all of the facts and lead a community-wide effort that seeks solutions to hatred and intolerance in order to build the type of community everyone deserves and can be proud of.
Police are still looking for the Coca-Cola clad suspect that robbed a restaurant. Henderson County Police are in search of the Coca-Cola bottle costume robber who robbed O'Reilly's on North 41 just before 7 yesterday morning. The man reportedly had a gun and was able to get away in a gray minivan with over $500 in cash. No one was hurt during the incident, and authorities are now asking for anyone with information to call Henderson Police.
Several universities are cooperating with federal investigators after a 2-year investigation allegedly exposed bribery schemes at top college basketball programs. The probe involves coaches, players, and an Adidas executive. Prosecutors say the charges point to the dark underbelly of college basketball, in which bribes of up to $100,000 were exchanged for college basketball coaches to steer NBA-bound athletes to specific agents and financial advisors. Among those charged are 4 assistant coaches from well-known programs: Chuck Person of Auburn, Lamont Evans of Oklahoma State, Emmanuel Richardson of the University of Arizona, and Tony Bland of USC. As for University of Louisville head coach Rick Pitino, he was put on unpaid leave today after reports surfaced that his program was being investigated as well. And as for other sports events that are happening, and they're not too far off distance, is the Super Bowl, and it sounds like we might have our halftime entertainment sealed. Justin Timberlake is supposedly in the final stages of making his deal with the Super Bowl. So what are we thinking about that? What do you think about him as a halftime performer again?
I am pretty excited. Frankly, he's one of my favorite people.
Me too.
He always puts on a good performance, so no matter where he's at. So I think it'll be a good time. It'll be interesting to see what guests he has this year, because they always moves. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's all we have tonight for Access USI. Join us next week at 7:30.